My dear friends, how have you been? Welcome back to Raya's studio. I am Raya. I believe many of you have already heard about the Gala crash on Huobi that happened a few days ago. In the VIP group chat of our technical partner Guaizu, many of our partners saw the immediate reminder from Guaizu and succeeded in making a small profit. Some people are happy, and some people are worried, since there are many like us who profited from the quick trade. Naturally, there are also those on the opposite end. So, what exactly happened? We'll be going into it today. First, let's look at the reminder sent from the Guaizu VIP group chat. The first point was at 23:57 on November 3rd, France time. At that time, the Guaizu group prompted that the price difference between Gala on Huobi and other exchanges, such as Binance, was close to 10 times. And the group alerted, Gala on Huobi is about to bottom. Hurry and start buying. At that time, those who saw the message and entered in time to buy Gala on Huobi at that time, bought it at a price of around 0.002. Then on November 3rd 23:57 to December 4th 0:36. In just about 20 minutes, Gala on Huobi went from 0.002 to nearly 0.006, tripling in profits. At this time, the group's advice was to get back their initial capital. After another 20 minutes or so, at around 0:52 French time, the VIP group of Guaizu again reminded everyone to withdraw their capital and to start withdrawing their profits. At that time, the highest point was almost 4 times the original price. That is, at about 0.008. I did not manage to take a screenshot of the chart, but the ones who have experienced it should know the price. Partners who listened and stopped in time for profits are happy. But of course, there are also individuals who did not manage to. But that can't be helped, since situations like this happen very quickly. The last reminder was on the morning of November 4th at 9 o'clock French time, when the official Huobi was ready to take down Gala and rename it to pGala. And the group's immediate reminder was that if all positions have not been liquidated, they should be liquidated and all profits should be withdrawn to other exchanges. Thus far, a small wave of quick exchanges was complete. Now, let's go back and see what really happened at that time. First, let's review the point in time when it happened, through the price chart of Gala on Binance and Huobi. As you can see from the two comparison charts, the time of occurrence was around 2100 hours on November 3rd, France time. Gala has 2 listings on both ETH and BSC. ETH's main exchange is Uni, while BSC's main exchange is Pancake. At that time, someone minted $1 billion worth of Gala coins on Pancake, which is about 50 billion Gala coins, which caused lots of people to sell. But at the same time, there were also many people who noticed that the price of Gala on the exchange barely fluctuated, despite the fact that it had dropped almost 99% on Pancake. Many bold people bought a large number of Gala coins on Pancake, and then transferred the coins to various exchanges to cash out. It is worth noting that the most someone bought at once was about 400 million Gala coins at the price of only about 0.0003. At this time, the price of Gala on Binance and Huobi was still around 0.03, a difference of 100 times. After buying it, it is natural to start moving to cash out. Take the biggest buyer who bought 400 million coins as an example. He transferred about 20 million Gala to the Binance exchange, and made about $600,000 profit after selling it. Gala's price on Binance was also quickly smashed to about 0.026. But Binance quickly closed the BSC chain top-up channel for Gala. The price then went back to around 0.03. But Justin Sun's Huobi is a different story. After the buyer who bought 400 million Gala transferred 20 million Gala to Binance, he found that Binance Gala could no longer be transferred in, but the top-up channel of Huobi was still open. So, this buyer transferred the remaining 380 million Gala into Huobi. which was eventually successfully cashed out at 0.015. And the profit of about $5.8 million was transferred out. The lowest price of Huobi at that time was dropped to 0.0003. The people who followed Guaizi should have entered at around 0.002, despite a rather big difference from the lowest point. However, at that time the price on Binance and other exchanges had returned to nearly 0.03, which was still a difference of about 10 times. At that time, 99% of the members were still in a state of confusion. They weren't clear on why the price difference was this huge, but it did not hinder their ability to profit off of the situation. Because the number of users and coin holders of Gala is relatively large, there are also many long-term holders. The late investors and newbies saw the price difference between the exchange, and might have attempted to follow the hype, which is what formed a later wave of rise that lasted until about 0.008. And, despite the fact that many only found out after buying that the other exchange top-up channels were closed, they were still holding on to hope that they can possibly move over once the channels open up again. Even if the price eventually falls, the Gala they managed to buy were also extremely cheap. This is when the problem comes. Let's look at the official Twitter of Gala. It says that pGala needs to be redeployed, due to configuration issues with the network bridge. Gala deployed on the BSC chain has been renamed to pGala by pNetwork. And I suppose we should clear Sun's name. pGala's name is not unique to Sun's Huobi, but the official name given by Gala. This is akin to a disaster raining down on Sun. And when the incident happened, the official Gala tweeted. Jason Brink, on November 3rd at 23:47, explained that pNetwork was depleting its liquidity pool. Please do not buy pGala on Pancake. However, note that the biggest buyer had already finished their purchase and transferred to the exchange, which crashed the coin. After that, I must mention that Huobi was really slow, and didn't decide to take down the Gala exchange until after 7 o'clock the next morning. The actions taken by Huobi are mainly shutting down top-ups, increasing the burning rate of transactions, taking down the coin and so on. However, according to some Chinese KYC buyers, some of their accounts that had traded pGala during the incident and made profits were closed by Huobi. The reason is actually the problem of mainland regulation. I'm speechless. Sun, is that all you can do? After that, Huobi came out with a series of announcements. On November 4th, Huobi announced in its official article, Announcement on the Disposition of Gala Token Anomalies, that Huobi had decided to temporarily take down Gala due to a major failure of Gala token assets, resulting in significant uncontrollable risks to user assets. In addition, for users who bought in after the incident, the platform renamed the Gala assets they bought to pGala. pGala is not related to the original Gala, but instead is a meme coin, and is currently closed for top-up, supporting only for withdrawal and trading. Hence, please be careful if you're trying to trade pGala. On the same day, Huobi released announcement on the disposition of Gala Anomaly 4, stating that through communication with Gala, Gala has agreed to pay full compensation to Gala coin holding users before the incident, and the platform will relaunch Gala and continue to maintain close communication with Gala. After this announcement, Huobi will have both Gala and pGala assets, with the timeline differentiated by the time of the incident. But things did not end here. While the Guaizi group chose to do a quick trade, there are many pGala buyers who tried to hold out and bought a bunch of fake Gala coins, frustrating many of them, especially because of Sun's last resort to attempt to fix things. Sun completely denied his inaction in risk control, Huobi not suspending the recharging for a long period of time. And finally, he also made the bottom-fishing Gala buyers out as attackers, and blocked the related assets of some users. As I have said early on, Huobi is actually very stingy with its employees, which directly lead to the low motivation and procrastination. The handling process of this incident is like that of an old cow pulling a broken cart. It was delayed again and again. In the end, the only ones who were hurt are the investors who unknowingly invested in a heavy position in the completely worthless pGala coins. On November 6th, the cross-chain protocol P-Network released an analysis of a previous Gala anomaly, stating that the team noticed a configuration error in Gala's P-Network cross-chain bridge on November 3rd. The team noted that due to the configuration error, ownership of the pGala smart contract, deployed on BSC, had been secretly taken over. The attacker who gained ownership of the smart contract did not launch any attacks, but the situation highlighted a high security risk that must be mitigated immediately. Therefore, P-Network contacted Gala Games and decided to suspend cross-chain bridge activity, and got white hats in the pGala/BNB PancakeSwap pool, in an attempt to keep the BNB funds in the pool, so that they could be returned to their rightful owner, liquidity provider, once the situation was under control. They managed to recover 12,977 BNB, approximately $4.5 million, and the funds will be returned to the current holders of pGala, with the snapshot to be taken at 1600 hours on November 7, 2022. On the same day, Sun posted on social media that there was another truth to the Gala incident. P-Network's malicious use of administrative privileges to increase the issuance of over 55.6 billion Gala on BNB chain were not white hat hackers, but instead is a premeditated attack with the goal of profiting. White hat hacking was just an excuse to avoid legal sanctions. Huobi will pursue its full responsibility and compensation on behalf of the industry and users in accordance with the law. Sun was trying to draw attention away from himself and then blame others for the incident. On November 7th, Huobi issued a notice about recreating pGala token in the Tron network. Because the contract of pGala token uses the transparent proxy model, and the private key of the owner of the admin role of the pGala proxy contract has been leaked in GitHub, thus losing the contract configuration. This leads to the loss of contract configuration privileges and puts the pGala contract at risk of being attacked at any time, posing a huge security risk. In order to ensure the interests of pGala holders on the platform, Huobi decided to recast pGala in the Tron network, with the total amount of pGala actually held by platform users 6,211,014,582.579823347 as the total issue amount. Sun simply turned pGala completely into a meme coin on the Tron chain. Of course, in my opinion, whether it is pGala on the BSC chain or on Tron, it is complete garbage and has no value anymore. In fact, both sides have made mistakes, as Sun said earlier. Gala and P-Network as the project side of the coin are also problematic, without completely ruling out potential hazards. On the incremental 55.6 billion pGala implemented the so-called white hat attack. And take note of the timeline. The incremental release was at around 2100 hours on November 3rd, while the first Twitter message was sent at around 2346, when the largest arbitrage address had already ended its trading. Wouldn't it be normal to make an announcement and notify the major exchanges before issuing additional shares? This makes me wonder if the whole thing was a white hat attack or an internal hack. Or is this irresponsibility on the part of Gala? Or that there might be trades happening on the inside? More importantly, according to the official statement, the earliest private key plaintext was actually leaked and replaced on August 22, 2022. And could only be redeployed by a white hat attack on the pool. Did Gala not have enough time to announce previously, but instead waited until the chain was in a mess before explaining? This shows that although I approve of Gala in terms of game making, it still has a lot of shortcomings in contract deployment as well as technical estimation, and needs to be improved. Although the rumor was that Sun took a loss, but I have to wonder if he really did. I doubt it. In addition to the loss of customer confidence, Sun did not lose anything. Trading cash is the behavior of casual investors. The coin is also a 1:1 exchange in the end. The people who tried to bottom out of pGala were also casual investors. Not to mention Huobi also froze part of the transaction before people could properly benefit from it. Sun is still the same Sun, and in reality, he pretty much lost nothing. Despite what has happened, my rating for Gala remains unchanged at 5 stars. And it is still on my hoard list. Finally, I'd like to give everyone 2 suggestions. First, it is recommended that you register your exchange account first. I will be posting the links of several main exchanges under the description of my video. Register and leave the account for now. There is no need to trade yet. The purpose is simply to have somewhere to move your coins if anything were to happen. The L1 certification of Huobi does not require an ID card. Simply fill the form out. Secondly, those who wish to be up to date on the market, do join the VIP Telegram group of Guaizu, in which the updates are instant, as our video updates are usually likely late to the party. To join the Guaizu VIP Telegram group, simply download Telegram, and then search for the account with Sure Guaizu. Simply tell them you'd like to join the group. The fee to join isn't too costly at the moment either. Well, that's it for today's show. If you like our content and would like to see more, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching my show. This show only represents personal opinions and does not constitute as investment advice. We will see you next time.